Welcome to the show. I am the Star Wars Daddy bringing you another video, like always on a Sunday or a Wednesday, if you know my schedules. Today's video is a collection unboxing. I purchased a collection that I will then turn around and sell on eBay in my weekly Star Wars eBay listing videos that come out on Wednesdays. This is where I buy collections that you'll see upstairs in this video. And what do I do when I get that collection? I review it. I make sure all the accessories are legit and not reproductions. And I take a look at the quality to see, really, what do I have here? Are there some items I should send off for grading? But I will tell you, normally I would have sent a bunch of these off to be graded. But because I'm making a video from this, I decided to not do that because I wanted to show the price points. I wanted to show, what did I purchase this collection for? What did we turn around and sell it for, to give you guys an idea of what I do. So the coincidence of this video coming out on a Sunday, which is November 3rd, is that all the items from this collection are up for sale on eBay starting this evening, if you're watching this on Sunday, all through this week. And so we're going to review the collection today, and then in a week and a half, on Wednesday the 13th, my weekly Star Wars eBay listing video number 49 will be out, which will review all of these sales. And so you'll be able to compare, what did I purchase this collection for today that you're watching, compared to what did it sell for when I listed them all on eBay. The only items that are up for sale are from this collection. Before we get into any of this video, if you could do me something that's the way that you can help me for free, doesn't cost you anything, to hit that like, subscribe, and the bell notification to be notified of what the upcoming videos will be, and I will talk about those in the outro of this video. Real quick, just in case you haven't seen some of my most recent videos, I can't believe you haven't, but if you haven't, here's the October mail haul. We got the Halloween theme going in that thumbnail, and this is all the Star Wars items, mostly Star Wars items, that I've added to my collection that you'll see behind me. And we had a Dutch Clipper Darth Vader graded. We had other loose graded items. We had the little Lily Letties. We had mint on cards. We had jumbo figures, video games, VHS, all kinds of crazy vintage stuff, but mostly Star Wars. Incredible items. You got to check this video out. Then I did a review on a specific group of characters from my collection. We had R2-D2 and C-3PO. I mashed them into one video. We reviewed all the items. We had Glasslite figures, Lily Letties, Pox, PvPs, mint on cards, stuff from Japan. We had soap, a bar of soap that when I read the back of it, I found out it's inappropriate. It would not pass today's standards for soap that we could sell to anybody. So you want to check this video out. And then, in case you just don't know about my eBay listing videos, here is number 47, Halloween themed as well, because I think it came out, I guess the day before Halloween is when this video came out. And this is where I recap what happens on my eBay listings for Star Wars items. They all end on Sundays. They all begin on Sundays as well for the next week. And then we give shout outs to every single person that purchases from me. We do a feature on some character so you know who in the world that character was and where he showed up in film. And we crown a Daddy of the Week, which is the person that spends the most money with me. And it's probably one of the most prestigious awards you could possibly get. But enough of all of that. Again, I appreciate all the support by hitting all those little buttons I told you to hit and watching these videos, commenting on them. Commenting goes a long ways. So if there's something you like in the video, let me know about it, or you just appreciate all these videos that I pump out for you, let me know as well. I respond to every single comment, and I really do appreciate all the support. But enough of this. Let's get into this unboxing. Okay, let's get into all these boxes. The first one here, I think I know what this is. And this is actually, yes, I believe it is. These are actual display brackets to hold up vehicles on the walls. We got some Millennium Falcon ones, an X-Wing one, a Snowspeeder, Slave One, but all these different brackets I purchased from some guy on eBay that makes them all. And so I've got to go, I think I've got to go get like screws and whatever to put it into the wall. That's the only thing it doesn't come with, but the brackets are there to hold the vehicles up on the wall. And I will probably make a video on displaying all those, or a short or something. We go through this one. What do we have? All right, pretty good packaging. And this will probably show up in one of my mail haul videos, but it's a graded video game. It's my son's favorite game, pretty much. It's Red Dead Redemption 2. It's on the PS4. It's graded 9.4 by CGC, so pretty cool thing. We'll add that to the video game area downstairs. All right, let's get into the Star Wars now. This is a giant collection, as you're seeing next to me. And spent a pretty good amount of money on this, but there was tons of accessories, and the figures all looked like they were decent shape. So we're going to check all that. We're going to check the legitimacy of all of the accessories and weapons. We've got, for all of our tests, we're going to do a drop test right here. I know the sound of a fake weapon when I hear one, and it'll make a specific sound here if it's legit or if it's a reproduction. We'll also throw it into the water to float test it, dry it off. We'll do an LED test on it to make sure that we see some light shining through the way that we're supposed to. And then I'm going to put everything here in my Alf dinner tray that you saw in a previous video. And this is great for all those little weapons and whatnot, so I don't lose them. And then it's easy to carry downstairs as I then will bag all these figures up and get them ready to sell on eBay. All right. Well, some cases. Oh, all the accessories are in their own thing, so I can quickly go through all those accessories. That's actually very convenient. I don't have to hunt for them. And so why don't we just go through all the accessories right now? All right, let's start off with one that's always fake. Sounds good. That's a Wicket Spear. It floats the way it's supposed to. We'll let it dry off. We don't have to do an LED test on that one. And that sounds good. I'm not going to do a float test. That sounds good. Float test is good. We will do an LED test on these Imperial blasters. Just to make sure we don't have a solid black one in there. This one has a little blue tint. I'm not sure it's even going to show up on the camera. We'll try. And sure, you can see the blue tint. Blue tint comes at the very top of the blaster there. So that's a good one. Okay, that's good. We've got a Chief Chirpa staff. It's good. Zuckus good. Reese is all good. Those are, I mean, these are seldom ever reproduction items. All these, the AT-AT rifle, the Rebel Soldier, or the Rebel Blast, Rebel Rifle. All right, that's good. Those all sound great. Okay, here's one that can be faked all the time. It's that Imperial Blaster for Jedi Luke Skywalker. Sounds great. Float test, we're good. Let that dry off. Uh-oh. Okay, I got the Yoda cane, and at first it had like this real glossy look to it, so I was like, oh no. But it has a great bend to it, which is good news. Good sound. It should sync. And it syncs. So that is one of the ones that you do want to have sync, is the Yoda cane. So that's all good. I mean, so far we've got a lot of weapons and everything seems to be legit. And I'm looking at them over here. There's nothing that's popping out at me right now. We got some helmets here for Leia Bouche and for the combat poncho Leia. We got a green Luke Skywalker saber for the Jedi Luke Skywalker. Sounding good. And floats easily. That is legit. Let's do an LED test on it. Make sure that light shines right through it. And on the hilt, it definitely does. We can see it popping through. So no concerns on that one. Let's go with the yellow Bespin Luke Skywalker. It looks all good. Sounds great. Floats. And light shines right through it perfectly. Okay. Nikto's is all good. And we've got a bunch of these Vibro axes. Good, good, good. Here is a Lumat bow here. Sounds great. We will float test that one just because it's the last 17 and those are love to be faked. All right, that is a good deal. Okay, nobody fakes. Why would anybody fake an IG-88 blaster or any of these Imperial rifles? Nobody ever would. But I have actually had Imperial rifles come through that are fake, so I guess I take that back. All right, Yoda's snake is all good. Rancor Keeper, his spear is all good, or staff. T-bow, good. That is a Tusken Raider, and that is all good there. Prune Face's rifle is good. Let's go through some of these. Here, these are solid blue Imperial blasters for IG-88 or for the Imperial Commander. Both sound great. Both float perfect. I don't think we're gonna have any problems here with this collection. It seems to be legit. All right, here we go. We got some of the blue-black Imperial blasters here. Oh, here's another blue one. Let's get that one out of the way. Okay, it's all good. Any more of these? We got 4 of these. Let's try them. Good, good, good. All those sound great. Let's LED test this. We got some blue coming through the top. This one light blue coming through. Blue and blue. So no solid black ones. These are all just your normal with a little bit of blue coming through. All right. Now let's go through all these Bespin blasters. Oh my gosh, I have so many Bespin blasters right now. They're just piling up on me. Here we go. Yep, 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 yep. All right, put them in. They all float perfect. Yeah, literally, I probably have about, I don't know, 25, 30 of these, and these are going to be all additional ones depending on which ones get matched up in here. All right, Rebel Commando. That's all good. Sounded perfect. What do we got here? We got some of the gray, like the TIE Fighter pilot blasters here. Sounds great. I love that sound. And then we've got some blue-black of the Rebel blasters. All sounding great. We're going to float test these. All float perfectly. And then I'm going to run a little LED test right through them too. Yep, that looks good. Yep, you can see a little bit of, just a little bit of plastic that sticks out here and there that's got a little bit of the blue tint to it. Yep, all good. 21B, all good with his little staff. We got a Jawa blaster, sounded great. Floats, perfect. Okay, we got a Gamorrean Garpig. He was loose in the box. Not sure how he escaped, but he was loose in the box. His axe will sink if it's legit. And it sinks perfectly. And just visually looking at it, it doesn't have any signs of being a reproduction. It would be real glossy, typically when I've seen them, and doesn't have as much detail in the wooden part of it. And when it lands, you know the sound that it makes, it's not legit. General Madine, staff is good. Emperor Kane, good. We got a gray squid head blaster, good. Scout Trooper, good. Admiral Akbar, perfect. We got the black for Neonum. Perfect. It's good. Chewbacca. Ugnaught. Bosk. We got 2 of the blue Rebel blasters. All good. Man, I mean, now we're down to the Princess Leia blasters. Typically, I'll look from behind to make sure that it's rounded. There's this little like squared off kind of section on the very back of these. And as long as that's rounded, that typically means that it's going to be legit. Well, also, the LED test should shine through these pretty well. Sounds great. It has a very light sound to it. They both float. And then we do LED test. And I'll show you this one. You can see that the light shines right through it. Not sure if you can see it on film. We'll see. And this one is translucent completely. The light shines right through it. Okay, so all those accessories, without opening anything up, so far past the test. We've got a Good Morning Guard pig here. It's one of the first ones. It's Hong Kong CO. Looks like he's in very nice condition. And, oh my, this R2-D2. Oh, man. This is a sensor scope R2-D2. The sticker is awesome, and so is the dome. There is some pink on his legs. So I gotta see if I have another one that has nice legs, and I'll switch them out, and it'll be a beautiful R2-D2. All right, we got a Farm Boy Luke with his lightsaber in there. It's a 2-line Hong Kong COO. It's in, I mean, the tip is there, which is great, but there's some paint rub on the back of the legs there for him. Unfortunate. Darth Vader looks real nice. You hear the sound. This is a sound you want to hear on almost all capes. It's like a zipper sound. It sounds like a zipper going up and down. That'll be on every single cape that's Kenner released, unless it is a Taiwan Vader or a Taiwan Princess Leia. Then there will be a no zip on those ones. The tip is there for this one. I don't see any tears in the cape. The cape does need to be cleaned. And so I will put him aside over here because I'm going to clean him after this video is over. And there's your Yoda. Man, Yoda looks super nice and clean. We got his accessories over here, so that'll be completed. A Hoth Leia is not good. Oh my gosh. She was in the tanning bed way too long. Hopefully you can see her there. But there's also a lot of these plastic aging marks that happen. Hopefully you can see this. I'm gonna look. I'll bring it in a little bit. There's those plastic aging marks. You see all those little brown spots? Happens a lot on these white figures, so she's garbage. C-3PO, not bad with the legs, but pretty loose arms, but not bad overall for C-3PO. Oh no, the Imperial Commander, he's got some of the aging spots on his face. Reese, this is the Taiwan version, pretty nice condition for Reese. An FX7 that nobody cares about. Head stays up on its own, which is great. And actually in pretty decent condition. Just a slight yellowing to those little like limbs that pop out. Zuckuss, mint condition. It's beautiful. R5D4, it's not the red bar. And it is a 1978 date stamp, the most common one. Head clicks like it should. If not, I've got spares that I could switch out to make sure it worked properly. Here's your last 17. Power of the Force Lumat. Slight discoloring to the torso. Otherwise, in very nice condition. Oh, I take it back. There's a little pink happening on the tips of the hands. Wow. All right. Red Snaggletooth. It's your normal Kenner released one. Pretty nice condition overall. Nyanum. Pretty common figure there. TIE Fighter Pilots. It's a Hong Kong COO. Emblems look very nice. Man, this, whew, that's near mint condition. I can't even find a paint rub on them at this point. I'll look under a magnifying glass just to see if there's anything I didn't see with the naked eye. Beautiful figure. Rancor Keeper. This is the Taiwan version with somebody's hair all over it. So that guy's going to need to be cleaned. Otherwise, he looks like he's in great condition. The Ugnaught has a little bit of paint rub and just some factory stuff on the hands. But overall, beautiful Ugnaught with a purple smock. We got some marks on this Admiral Akbar. The good news is I've got about 15 loose Admiral Akbars. I can choose a better version to go with the accessory. So a better one will be up for sale. Here's your Rebel Soldier. Something happened here. There's pink on a lot of these figures. There's pink on his hand. I don't know if you can see it, but his hand right here, there's like a pinkish hue to it. This is the painted legs version. This used to be very sought after. The painted legs, it was a less common variant. And then somewhere in the last 5 years, like everybody's found that they're everywhere and nobody cares. Oh, this looks like a Macau. I'm not even gonna look, but I think it's a Macau. No, it's a Hong Kong with super dark stripes on this low gray. Man, he looks like he came right off the card. He's beautiful. We got a Taiwan Wicket. Oh my. Sometimes when you pull up the hood here, the paint is stuck to the back of it from his chest and stomach, and it's beautiful. This is, I mean, near mint to mint figure. I don't see any plastic aging marks on this Wicket. It's beautiful. And we have his spear, right? Yes, we have a spear. I mean, this is going to be probably $65 figure all day. Beautiful. Tebow, Taiwan, beautiful. Oh boy, keeps going. All right, there's your combat poncho. Leia with some pink hue on the combat poncho. Good news is I have additional combat ponchos. I'll switch those out. Her belt is there, helmet, and we don't have I have a blaster downstairs. So we'll get her all completed and she'll be in what appears to be mint condition. Beautiful. Oh my goodness. This is the painted torso Taiwan Leia Bouche. I'm going to look at the camera here, see if I can get this in. You see the paint there on her torso. It's right here where my thumb is pointing. You can see there's a little bit of paint rub there on that left side. And just look at, like, she's just so glossy looking. This is beautiful. And it might be nicer than the one that I have in my own collection. So I might swap it out and sell the other one. But painted torso, super hard to find variant, actually, for this Leia in this nice a condition. Beautiful. All right. Princess Leia. I have a beautiful cape for her. Oh, wait. There's a cape in here. Let's take a look at it. Oh, no. This cape has a tear right through the armhole. So that's garbage. But this Princess Leia is beautiful. I don't see much of any discoloration between the limbs and the torso, no paint rubs, and I have a perfect skirt and her blaster downstairs, so that will go up for sale here soon. Long V notches. It's always long V notches for these gonks, always. Ugh, man, this R2. R2, probably going to try to do a cleaning on him. He is disgusting. There's dirt all over his legs, inside of him, and just dust all over him. The discoloring is not going to be able to come out of that sticker, but I can make him look nicer to where he'll sell for, 12 to 15 bucks at least. We've got a Lando's cape here. There's that zipper sound on that side. Bespin Leia, pretty nice condition. A little spot here on the robe. There's that zipper sound. There is like a pink, there's pink all over this too. My guess is these were all in this case with the red inside. So those red, yeah, that's what happened. They were sitting in there. If you got some pink on her, who knows? I think I have another cape. Prune face looks pretty nice. And do we not have his? Oh, I don't think I have an additional thing for him. So he might be loose for a little bit until I can get his robe. We'll check. Maybe it's just somewhere else in here. Beautiful camo lapel trench coat Han Solo. Beautiful. I don't see any blemishes on him at all. I'm about to check some of these blasters and see if I can find the solid black. I think it's this one. I think this is a solid black one. This one had the least amount of anything shining through when I did it. And to the naked eye without a magnifying glass, there might not have been anything. It was just, who knows. But I think this is the solid black that would go with him. I will double check. I'll try to get one of these up for sale that actually has his blaster. Emperor looks like he's never been touched. Very nice condition. Here is, and here you go. This is exactly what happens. Those cases with the red trays does this. You got a white figure. He was in beautiful condition. Look at the rest of him. It's beautiful. And then ruined because of those red trays and a white figure in there. That's unfortunate. This would have been, if there was no pink to this, it would have been worth setting off to be graded. All right, we've got your Emperor Royal Guard. And what is it, Taiwan? Nope, Hong Kong version there. We got his staff there. Looks very nice. Obi-Wan Kenobi needs to be cleaned. There's a dust sort of on, yep, it's a dust something. Probably mold, actually, on Obi-Wan. And his tip is missing, and it is a H on the hilt. I'm surprised I was able to see that. H. So we will clean him. Last 17 Power of the Force, Anakin. Never touched, except now. Lando, his butt is gone with paint, and there's hair all over him. He will be a junk pile figure. The AT-AT driver, no paint rubs on his butt. This is a beautiful version, the slightest little bit of pink on his feet because he must have been in the other trays too. It's the orange logos. Beautiful. It was beautiful until the pink. Speaking of something that should be pink, we got a pink tusk walrus man right there. A little bit of paint rub on the back of the heel there. Otherwise, very nice. And then we've got, what do we have here? We got the molded legs, small head Han Solo, a little bit of paint rub on the stomach area. Otherwise, very nice condition. Here's your AT-ST driver. It is the Taiwan version. And overall, very nice. Very nice B-Wing pilot. Looks like he is one of those Red Bull guys flying through with those little wings with his arms. He is going down a canyon and flying. Why are his arms sticking out like that? Nobody knows. It's a super rare variant. AT-AT Commander, very nice. That will be a near mint to mint figure. Beautiful. X-Wing Luke Skywalker, you got your usual paint rubs all over him. I mean, overall, not bad, but, I mean, he's mediocre. Here is the Jedi Luke Skywalker. Oh, my. Seems to be very nice condition. Look at that hand. That hand doesn't have any paint rubs on it at all. Face looks pretty clean. There's not a rub on his nose. This is your no COO version. And cape looks very nice as well. So I will probably put this one with the green saber and his Palace Blaster because it's the no COO, a little bit harder to get, and that'll be for sale. And what we always do, you've seen my videos, we always check under this tray, and underneath the tray was this, which is what we needed, but somebody cut out, I think, a proof of purchase or something right there. Yeah, it probably was a proof of purchase. That's unfortunate, but still, this will all be sold, and I will get the other inserts to go with it so that it's complete, minus the cutout that took place right there. All right, here's a little bit harder one to get. It's that Empire Strikes Back. You've got the Wampa up here. I believe usually it's the Yoda that's up there. This is actually a little bit more scarce to get. It has the red trays, which we've seen what that does when people leave them in the red trays. So I'm hoping, oh boy, I can already see it's happened here. Okay, I have another hood for Paplu, but the back of his headdress hood is turning pinkish red. And we didn't have his spear, right? No spear, so, I mean, he still sells for pretty good by himself. That's unfortunate. I'll have to switch that one out. Here we've got that Lando skiff guard. He's got his helmet. And this could be the helmet I've been looking for. Maybe not. I've been looking for the Lily Letty one, which has a big cutout on the top here. This has a very minor cutout on the top. Who knows? I'll double check it. We've got well, it was a solid white Cloud Car Pilot, except we got the pink on the back. All right, Squid Head looks to be in very nice condition. I'm looking at the skirt. The skirt has no stains on it. It's a beautiful figure. That's a near mint figure right there. Bosk, barely any rubs or paint rubs on the back of him. This is a beautiful version of Bosk. That's a near mint figure. 21B, it is the flat paint version. Looks like he's never been played with. I'll push back in his little apparatus in his mouth here later. Bib Fortuna, we've got a Hong Kong version, a little mark on the back of his leg here. Otherwise, great condition. Here is your Boba Fett. It's the Hong Kong version. And it is in okay condition. A little bit of paint wear to the chest there. Death Squad Commander, a couple little marks that hopefully I can just get off. Otherwise, he's in beautiful condition. It's your dark blue on the emblem. And guess what? Prune Face's skirt thing was in there. Dang, this is such a bummer. Look at what this... It's the solid visor Hoth Stormtrooper with a red pinkish cape. Look at how that got ruined. And even on his arms have turned pink. And this is your... just a regular Hong Kong COO there, but beautiful, solid visor right there on his eyes. What a bummer. I'll probably sell it like this, and maybe somebody wants it for a custom. 21B, guess what? It's an awesome cape thing that he's got here, except it's turning pink. There's almost always a cut happening or a tear happening in the back of the neck here. This one does not have it. It would have been perfect. This would have been a near mint figure. Slightest paint rub right there on his nose. Otherwise, he's beautiful. Bespin Han Solo. This is one of the nicest ones I've seen in a long time. Little bit of paint wear on the hand. Otherwise, beautiful. And General Madine. What is this? It's your Taiwan gray hair. It's gray hair Taiwan. General Madine. Rebel Commando is your Hong Kong COO. And he's in very nice condition. IG-88, it's normal. Everything is normal. I would say near mint condition on him. There's your Tusken Raider. He's got some problems too. He was sitting in here and his cape is destroyed. The rest of him though, pretty decent. So he'll be able to be salvaged, but the cape will go into a junk pile. Klaatu, thick skirt, beautiful. Chief Chirpa is your Hong Kong COO. This is mint. Not a single paint rub on any of the belt area or the knife area. Very nice. Oh my gosh. 88, he's pink. Weequay. Very nice. That's near mint condition Weequay. Stormtrooper, I think he just got put in there because there's no pink on him at all. He's actually in very nice condition. It is your 3-line Hong Kong COO. Beautiful. The Death Star droid, pretty decent limbs on the legs, loose arms, nice head. It's got the gold tint to it, which is just a degradation of the chrome, but he would be able to stand easily. Scout Trooper must have just been put in there. This is your Hong Kong COO. Very nice. He will definitely be up for sale. Needs to be cleaned. Actually, we'll put the Stormtrooper in there to be cleaned as well, just in case. All right, Lobot, nobody cares. He's got marks on him. $5. Nikto's in nice condition. We've got the Hoth Han Solo. It's painted legs. And actually very nice. Very nice condition for Hoth Han Solo. Dengar looks good. A couple little marks here on the back of the arm. They'll come right off. It's just a little bit of dirt. And he needs to be cleaned. The Bespin Bespin Luke Skywalker is beautiful. Super nice. It's a different head mold than the normal ones that I see. It's a little bit fatter head. Very nice overall. Rebel Soldier needs to be cleaned. Otherwise, a little bit of discoloring to the limbs and the back of the head area is from the white chest that he has. So he'll clean him up. We've got a Greedo. This Greedo is in near mint condition. The slightest paint rub just on the bottom part of this heel is all beautiful Greedo. Look at that gold foil on that Bespin security guard. Very nice, except he's got a little bit of paint rub on his hand right there. And we got a Klaatu skiff guard, a little bit of paint wear on the back, otherwise very nice. Here's your Bestman security guard number 2, and he's in very nice condition as well. Chewbacca is needing to be cleaned, but it's the large Hong Kong COO on him, and he's in near mint condition. Pretty nice. Your Hammerhead is tight joints everywhere, head, everything. Hong Kong COO, that's mint condition. Hammerhead, and then we've got your Small Eyes Hong Kong COO Jawa with a tear right down the middle. I've got multiples of the capes, so I'll put a new one on there because he's not a single paint runner on his hands at all. Beautiful. And underneath, we've got the insert. Beautiful insert. So that will be up for sale as well. I've got the sales insert that goes with that. We'll put that in there and make it all complete. And I think I actually have some extra stickers. Well, the stickers are all in there, so who knows what we'll do with that. But that is it. Now what's next for me is getting these guys cleaned up, matching all the accessories with the figures that I want to sell, swapping things out to, get the best figure that I can with all their accessories based on what I have down there, and then we'll make a junk pile of kind of the things that just aren't worth selling, which is, I don't know, maybe 10%. 10% of this entire collection just isn't sellable. But otherwise, everything else looks pretty good, and all the accessories and weapons checked out. And I'm excited to match all these stuff up and get this on eBay to sell to you. Okay, we did it! We got through the video. You saw how in the world I open these boxes, I look at these figures, I kind of organize them, I get them ready for eBay, we make sure everything is legit, there's no reproductions in there, and this collection was beautiful. I have been spending actually all week behind the scenes posting all these items to eBay, and there's many of them I was like, why in the world am I not saying this ought to be graded? It's beautiful. So if you're interested in getting super nice figures, this is the week to do it. There are so many near mint and mint figures that I've listed. Make sure that you go to my eBay link. It's down in the description of this video. And you click through there and you can see all the items. Anything that's listed near mint is in beautiful condition. But they're really, even the ones that I didn't list that way are still in great condition. There might have just been some small thing I was like, okay, well, I can't list this as near mint. So I just take that little designation off of it. But I'm telling you what, this is a beautiful collection. We've got last 17s. We've got complete Jedi Luke Skywalker with a green saber. We've got a original Princess Leia, a Bestman Princess Leia, a Bestman Luke. We've got a complete Yoda. The list goes on and on, guys. I'm looking at what's left here of what I still need to post, and it's beautiful figures. You got to check it out. I think this next Sunday, I'm going to do a collaboration with the wife of the Star Wars Daddy. I've asked her to be in a video with me. She usually refuses and has pretty much refused. But I think she's going to join me in a video this Sunday. I'm going to do a review on the new trailer that's come out for the Skeleton Crew show that'll be airing in beginning of December by Disney. And we're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about other Star Wars content that has come out and try to get what it is like to be the wife of the Star Wars Daddy, having to watch things that maybe she probably wouldn't choose to watch or participate in with all this vintage stuff. What it's like to come down into a room like this that's been transformed into a Star Wars toy room. Just to kind of get an idea of what the wife goes through when it comes to this, in case you guys are all wondering. I think I would like to see what her opinion is of the trailer and her opinion of other content that we've watched with Star Wars, because I really have no idea. She kind of just shuts her lips about it. She doesn't really say if anything's good or if anything's bad. I don't know if she's trying not to offend me. Who knows? We're going to go over that. I think it's going to happen this coming Sunday. Then after that, I'm probably going to do another character review on somebody here in my collection. Now we've got, let's see, we've done a Darth Vader, a Bosk, R2-D2, C-3PO we talked about, a Luke Skywalker. We've done a Darth Vader. I think I might have already said that. So, and a Han Solo, and a Chewbacca. So I think Princess Leia would be the next main character that we have not done something on. And I think that might be what we do. And then following that, it'll be the end of November. I cannot believe that. Thanksgiving will have happened. And it'll be the end of November, and we will do the November mail haul. What in the world did I add to my collection? I'm looking right now. It is the 1st of November that I'm making this video. And there's already a small pile over here. So by the time we get to the end of November, there should be a large pile. And I don't know where it's going to go. Well, I do know where it's going to go because I bought a whole bunch of acrylic shelving. And so these posters up here are going to be taken down, and I'm putting in 2 rows of acrylic shelving there. And then where this poster is, that'll be gone. I'm going to extend this acrylic shelving, and I should have a ton of space to add all these items up to the wall that are right on the floor right now, taking up space. And then if we look up over here above the arcade that has 70,000 games on it, and my virtual pinball, Star Wars virtual pinball machine there, up there, I think there's some room there. If we take down some of those posters and pictures, we get some more acrylic shelving up there. And that's what we're going to do. And then if we look all the way over there, we've got lots of wall space. And so that wall space will probably become acrylic shelving of some sort, so I can get some of these items, again, up on the wall. And I want a clean space on the floor. So I got some work ahead of me. I think it's going to happen this weekend. Maybe next weekend I'm going to get all that done. And I'll show you the results as they happen. All right, you guys, I think we've done it all. We've said it all. We've seen it all. I've showed you it all. The last thing that we can do, again, to support me is hit that like, subscribe, and click that bell notification. Be notified of all that upcoming content that we just talked about. And until the next time, Darth Vader is already saying it on my shirt. Who is your daddy?